What other impacts beyond benefit to the reader came out as a result of the book?
ROI is insane, right? So my coaching is between, 25K to 100K. So one or two, three of those a year just from the book is worth it.
I had a TEDx talk. I've definitely surpassed 150,000 views so far, and I think we're going north of there. So I think the talk just resonated. And I think that's also credit to the book writing process.
I think it's a masterpiece. I feel like I'm a more interesting person now. And I do think of myself as like a future very successful writer.
This book means that I am multiplying the miracle that happened to me. If I can take what happened to me and reduce recidivism, right, which is common for people that come out or in recovery from backsliding, then it'll work. This book means legacy. This is the pioneer of a new type of coaching.
It gets me some credibility. I'm starting to teach from the book.
I've just did 10 radio shows and 7 TV show stations, ABC, CBS, and all these different ones locally around the country.
I have an organization in Atlanta, Georgia, that is set up a call with me, and they are interested in flying me down and having their staff and their board members read the book.
I think it's going to really help grow the business.
So I realized quickly, just like, any great athlete needs a coach. The best of the best still had coaches that make them perform better. And I realized I needed the same thing to complete the book.
Simon, candidly, I don't know that I could have written the book without you. Or if I had, it would have been a much less impressive book than it became.
There was one part of my journey working with you that I wanted to give up because it was just so much.
I loved working with you. I mean, the book would not have gotten done if you and I had not worked together.
And I was like, I'm not going to get this done. I wanted to just give up. But you being the coach that you are, you said to me, like you put, and I'm just paraphrasing from what I can remember, you put a lot of work in this project so far.
And I was very happy with your guidance. It made the writing certainly much easier.
And you didn't want me to give up. You had the patience to wait on me until I was ready to move forward. And I thank you for that, because if you hadn't done that, I would have thrown in the towels.
I will tell you, it's and sincerely, it's night and day between writing a book on your own and having a coach that can be a part of your success, that really helps you to grow individually and guides you through that.
Simon's coaching and outline and just structure really kept me in check. And also, it's nice to have someone holding you accountable and your feet to the fire.
Right? Like I had the story, I just didn't know how to put the ingredients in a way where it would flow well. And so I needed a coach. You asked me questions that challenged my need to tell my story. I remember you said, do you want to tell your story or do you want to reach people and help them?
So the coaching sessions helped me see something in myself, trusting my own voice, or finding a voice or a tone or a style that I think would resonate with readers.
I really appreciated how you helped me take what was an ambitious idea and a lot of content sort of swirling in my head and give me some help with the structure.
You helped me pare down what I needed to do in the book. And so I took out about 20,000 words.
And also just like having that feedback from you as someone who's not in my field, because the goal of the book is to really be available to anybody to pick up and read, and they would understand it.
I'm a very motivated, disciplined person, but this book was slightly challenging, and having a book coach, an accountability coach there who could provide you the structure, the methodology, the contents of what needs to be there to make a really good book is crucial. And so I highly recommend Simon.
It was great working with you. I appreciate your help, your direction, and you were the fertilizer. I planted the seed and you helped me fertilize it. So
thank you.
Thank you for all the coaching you gave me.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your help, and until we meet again.